everyone, it's Michelle and welcome back to the Royal Daily Tea. Happy Sunday. I hope everyone had an amazing weekend. Now, I did receive some awesome news from one of my subscribers by the name of Olga. She let me know that season 2 of The Gilded Age is coming out on October 29th. You guys, that could not have made me happier. Thank you so much, Olga, for forwarding me that information. So if you have not watched the first season, I highly recommend you do so. You won't be disappointed. And I'm so excited for season 2 coming out very, very soon. You guys, we have a lot of juicy royalty to get through today, so you know what to do. Sit back and relax, grab yourself a beverage, and let's get into the Royal Daily Tea. The senior royals gather for the very first summer holiday break at Balmoral since Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II's death. Charles and Camilla were joined by the Prince and Princess of Wales, Prince Edward, Sophie, and the Queen's Lady-in-Waiting, Lady Susan Hussey, as they all attend church. As the anniversary of Queen Elizabeth II's passing approaches, all senior working royals were seen going to church near the grounds of the estate where she died on September 8th last year. Now, Buckingham Palace had previously stated that King Charles had initially intended to spend the first anniversary of the Queen's death reflecting quietly at Balmoral while hosting visits from family and friends. Now, while the King and Queen Camilla are known to prefer staying at Birk Hall, their private home on the Aberdeenshire estate, Charles has bucked his preferences for tradition to honor his late mother. He now will stay at the Scottish residence for 3 weeks, meaning he will be there on the anniversary of his mother's death next month. So you know this definitely is going to be pulling up some major memories from that awful event last year. Now, yesterday, the King was joined by Queen Camilla as they took part in a very traditional ceremony to present a new color to the Royal Guard. The ceremony saw the use of a new color called the Balter color, which is to be used by the Royal Guard as it marks a new monarch. Apparently, every time there's a new monarch, they have a new color. It is used by the soldiers who guard Balmoral Castle while the King is in residence during the summer months. Last year, the military ceremony took place behind closed doors to maximize the comfort of the Queen, who was at that time in failing health. It was reported that most members of the royal family were expected to visit at some point or another during the King's stay at Balmoral. Now, we know the Prince and Princess of Wales, as well as their 3 children, were expected to arrive as Princess Anne and her husband, Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence. We all know the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh are also there with their 2 children. Now, we all know there was kind of a big question hanging in the air if Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson would also be in attendance with the rest of the royal family at Balmoral for their summer break. Well, apparently the King had put a kibosh on all of the rumors, and he definitely extended the olive branch, inviting his brother as well as his ex-wife to join the family for the summer gathering. Now, we all know that Sarah Ferguson has definitely had a very fractured relationship with the rest of the senior royals, but it does appear that Camilla and King Charles have definitely invited her back into the fold, especially since she has been very loyal, standing by Prince Andrew's side. Her and Andrew took in all of the Queen's corgis, and of course, most recently, Sarah Ferguson has been battling breast cancer. So I think it's great that the entire family has come together for this very sad moment to celebrate the life and legacy of Queen Elizabeth II. So Thomas Markle, as well as the rest of the Markle family, have come out publicly and denied any involvement in Karl Larsen's tacky sightseeing tour of Montecito, California. Now, if you remember, I reported on a previous video that Karl Larsen, the famed photographer who works a lot for Backgrid and who has photographed Meghan Markle and Prince Harry on many occasions, and who was once a friend of Thomas Markle Sr., where they hosted a YouTube channel together, has come out and falsely claimed that Thomas Markle was aware and approved of this upcoming tour of Montecito that Karl Larsen is running. He basically is renting a van and charging people up to $1,200 for an exclusive tour of Montecito, California, because he says he has the inside connection between the Markles and Meghan Markle herself, which is completely false. Thomas Markle came out publicly and denied any involvement whatsoever in Karl Larsen's schemes. Now, this past weekend, Samantha Markle appeared on the Dan Wooten show, where she went toe-to-toe with Karl Larsen and pretty much called him out for his lies. Now, I actually appeared in a YouTube live yesterday with Samantha Markle, Thomas Markle Jr., Andy from the Popcorn Planet, Steph the Altar Nerd, and Padina, where we actually confronted Karl Larsen during our YouTube live. So make sure you go over to Paula M's channel and check out that live. It was really great to meet Samantha and Thomas Markle Jr., to hear them tell their side of the story, and to confront Karl Larsen. You know, the Markle family has been through enough, and the fact that this man bold-faced lied to the public, in my opinion, he was trying to set up Meghan Markle's father to make him take the fall. The man is recovering from a life-altering stroke. Leave him alone. I think it's tacky, it's horrible how Karl Larsen is literally monetizing and using his once friendship with Thomas Markle to make a buck. It's just disgusting to me how this man lied. He even lied during the YouTube live when they called him out. They even brought in another witness. He still was lying. Now, according to Karl Larsen, the tour has sold out, but another website that was featuring the tour actually removed the tour after it received many, many complaints. Now, if you remember on a previous YouTube live that Andy did over on Popcorn Palace, they made a joke about doing a worldwide privacy tour and driving by Meghan Markle's house screaming, "We want privacy, we want privacy." It was a joke. So Karl Larsen piggybacked off of that idea and came up with this whole tour bus thing, and then acted like Andy was jealous of him. It's very bizarre. But anyways, the sugars went and attacked Andy and all the people who were on that YouTube live, and then they had to retract their story. But now Karl Larsen is running with this very weird and shisty idea of a tour of Harry and Meghan's home and all of their favorite hotspots in Montecito, which, hey, it's a free country, he is allowed to do, but don't lie and drag innocent people into your schemes when you know 100% they have absolutely nothing to do with it. So if you're interested, guys, I will link the live for you in the description down below. But actual Karl Larsen shows up, and boy, does he get his arse handed to him. Well, the grifting doesn't fall far from the tree. Meghan Markle's mother, Doria Ragland, was seen at a very exclusive A-lister private soiree in Hollywood, California, cozying up to Kris Jenner and Kim Kardashian, the two thirstiest women in Hollywood. But my question is, Doria Ragland, you're not an A-list actress or celebrity. You're not even a successful businesswoman. You are not a philanthropist. You are literally on your daughter's payroll. So why were you at this event? Were you going to donate some money to this charity? I think not. But it was very interesting that Doria was at this event, sans Harry and Meghan. I mean, your only claim to fame is that you're the mother of Meghan Markle. And honestly, is that anything to brag about? So there's a photograph of Doria Ragland when she's attending the TIAH 5th anniversary soiree, where she's flanked by momager Kris Jenner and Kim Kardashian, featuring these very weird baby bangs and channeling Morticia Addams. I'm sorry, but Kim Kardashian has one of the worst taste. She literally needs a makeover. Think quiet luxury. Maybe Kim Kardashian can take some tips from Sophia Richie, because girlfriend, you're 42 years old. You look awful. I'm sorry. I don't know what this Morticia Addams baby bangs getup is. Maybe she's, trying out some new looks before Halloween, but Kim, you look weird. That's not glamour, in my opinion. Now, Meghan's mother looked to be in high spirits. Yep, I would say that's a very accurate description. She was in high spirits. Maybe her and Prince Harry smoked a doobie before she headed out the door. Just saying. A family who gets high together stays together. So she was donning a bright orange paisley print dress that featured a very low V-neck, cropped sleeves, and an A-line skirt which sat just above her knees. Now, she's known as a yoga instructor and the mother of Meghan Markle. Now, supposedly, Jeff Bezos and his fiancée, Lauren Sanchez, were also in attendance at this charity soiree. Again, it's not like Meghan Markle's mother, Doria Ragland, is going to write a check. What is she going to do? The mystery auction? Why is she there? It's just bizarre that she's hanging out with Hollywood, quote, A-listers, the Kardashians, at a private residence with billionaire Jeff Bezos. Like I said, I don't know why she's there. She's not really a celebrity. She's not really a millionaire. She's not a successful person. But apparently she got some kind of invite to go to this party. You would think she would go to an event if maybe Meghan or Prince Harry were in attendance. But Doria Ragland's trying to get her 15 minutes of fame. So what do you guys think of Doria Ragland hobnobbing with the Hollywood A-listers of Montecito? So little Prince Harry is pumping some iron. He is turning up the heat, y'all. He's trying to get rid of his dad bod and get into super shape just in time before he heads out to Dusseldorf, Germany for the Heart of Invictus Games. Now, he was photographed exiting a gym near his Montecito home that he shares with his wife, Meghan Markle. So to me, it looked very suspicious the way he was holding his water just so the camera could get a really good angle. To me, it looked like a walking product placement, a commercial. Well, I looked up that water and I knew it. It was going to be a very she, very yuppie, woke, expensive water. Water he is holding is a Flow alkaline spring water with a refreshing taste of natural alkaline water with natural electrolytes, eco-friendly packaging, non-GMO, and BPA free. Now, a 12-pack is going to set you back about $36. What? To save the environment, it's going to cost you $36 to get 12 bottles of water that are only 1 fluid ounce? Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, they're 1 liter. That's ridiculous, guys. But I knew the way he was holding it for the camera, they're getting a kickback from this water, because we all know that Mr. Harry is such an eco warrior that him and his wife are both flying to Dusseldorf, Germany on 2 separate private jets. But he wants everyone to know that he drinks an eco-friendly and responsible water. while exiting the gym? Does he take that with him when he goes on the private jet? I mean, talk about a product placement. First, we have Meghan Markle being photographed with those anti-stress patches, and now we have Prince Harry exiting the gym. Let's be honest here, when is the last time Prince Harry has been papped? In 3.5 years by himself? I would say never. And now he's papped holding a specific water. I think this is another brand deal that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are doing. But hey, if you guys want to knock yourself out and spend $36 for some alkaline water, knock yourself out. But I knew this was a product placement. They are a walking, talking commercial. I think the Duke and Duchess of Doolittle are getting a little bit desperate for the old mighty dollar. If you're out there merching merch, they went from A-list royals to D-list influencers of Montecito. That's very, very embarrassing how they're constantly doing product placement like we're not on to it, guys. It's so obvious. And Batgrid and people were involved in this pap. You know what I'm saying? We're not dumb. We know what they're up to. It was a commercial. So what do you guys think of Prince Harry now following Meghan Markle's lead and doing cheap product placement? Oh, how the mighty have fallen. So you guys, that is all the royal news that I have for you today. Leave me your comments, guys, down below. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, guys.